hot these things can burn. Check this out. Spontaneously combust. Pretty things are looking in there. In this video I'm going to show you how good pistachio shells burn in your fireplace, and I'm also going to be testing out some of the pistachio Dubai chocolate. So let's get into it. So I've spent the last 2 or 3 months collecting my pistachio shells so we can do this experiment. And it has taken quite a while, and at this point of my life, I am pistachioed out. We've zeroed the scales. Let's pour some in. Oh, magic. Look at that, 2.5 kilos. This is gonna be crazy. So this is the first time putting this amount of pistachios in the fireplace, but let's get into it. Look at all of them pistachios. This is how we got things set up. We've got all of the 2.5 kilos of pistachio shells there. We've got a couple of firelighters going along the top there evenly. We're not going to use any kindling in this sense. We're just going to light the firelighters and see how well the pistachio shells catch. Let's get into it. Here we are in the first few moments of this test, and as you can see, the pistachio shells have already started to catch in there, and I'm really excited actually to see how hot we can get these pistachios to burn. Now, pistachio shells actually catch really well, and for years and years and years I was throwing my pistachio shells out. And one day I thought, well, let's try it and see what they burn like, and they actually burn really clean, but I don't know how hot these things will get. And let's be honest, we've got 2.5 kilos in here. So this is a good test, and it's going to show us how hot these things can burn. Check this out. 5 minutes in, check these flames out. Just look how pretty that looks in there. And look how clean they burn in too. We haven't got up to temperature yet, but it's only been a couple of minutes so far. So we're 5 minutes in here. Check out those flames. It's going like crazy in there. 5 minutes in, check out those flames, but check out these temperatures. Look at this. Straight up to the 300. The red mark there is the optimal where we want to run the stove. But just look how pretty things are looking in there. Look how clean they burn in. Super clean. So if you haven't seen, this is the pistachio Dubai chocolate. Now I haven't actually tried this yet, but all I can say is the pistachio shells are burning fantastic. But in this part of the video, I'm actually going to try this chocolate, and we're going to see what all the fuss is about. Now, I have seen a bit of it online personally, but I've never really been too interested. But I thought, well look, if I'm doing a video on the pistachio shells, then it would be rude of me not to check out the actual chocolate as well. Let me just show you this. Look at that. It looks quite nice. So the pistachio part is the green part up there. And I'm going to test this and see how good it is. I'm going to rate it 1 to 10, 10 being the best, 1 being the worst. And it's getting quite hot in here, and the pistachio shells are kicking out some serious heat. But let's try this. It tastes quite good. I would rate it maybe a 4. It's not great, it's not me personally, but hey, if you've tried the chocolate, let me know in the comments below what you think about the Dubai chocolate. 8 minutes in, you've got to check this out. Just look how clean they burn in there. They're still going super strong. And I'm hoping for really good results with this. But just take a look at this. Straight up to the 400 mark. No messing around. The fan's going. There is a word of warning about pistachios. Always make sure you burn the shells and not the nut inside the pistachio, because they can spontaneously combust if you don't take the nut out of the shell. So always be mindful of that and only burn the shells like I am in this video here. Obviously it's taken me months and months to collect this many shells for this particular test. But hey, we're getting some good results. Just look at it go back there. Coming up to the 10-minute mark, as you can see in there, the pistachios are red hot. I can't believe how well they're burning actually, but just look at this. Look at these temperatures. We're close to 500 Fahrenheit there, which let me tell you, this thing is kicking out some serious heat today. It'd be rude to do a pistachio video without actually eating a few pistachios. So here we are, just eating a few pistachios, watching the fire, enjoying the heat. What's the more to not like? So we're about 15 minutes in here, and just look at it go. It's still kicking out some amazing heat, and it's really going for it in there. But let me show you what you can do by adjusting some of the air vents on a fireplace just like this. So watch the flames dance now, watch this. So you turn the bottom vent down, and the top vent, and just look at the flames in there dancing around. See how the flames have manipulated themselves into a different form? But what I've found here is if you give it a little bit of bottom air and top air, you'll get the best burn really, and that'll give you the hottest burn and the cleanest burn. So just watch this again. Look at this. So you open the bottom vent and open the top vent. Look at it. It's like a jet in there. And I think that's really interesting. So I've treated this like coal, for example, where I'm giving it a little bit of bottom air and a bit of top air as well. 20 minutes in, we still have quite a bit of flame in there actually, but the temperature has come back down to the 400 mark from the 500, but it'll be interesting to see now how long this burns for. But just look at it in there now compared to when it started. Still red hot in there though. 25 minutes in, check this out. Look at all of that in there. Red hot embers kicking out some amazing heat. And it's burning super clean as well. Just take a look at that. Look how clean it is. Amazing. So 20 minutes in here, I'm really surprised actually that we managed to get up to 500, nearly 550 on the dial. Check this out. And as you can see, that's quite high optimal, you know, which is really impressive. I know we put 2.5 kilos of pistachio shells in there, but still, to kick out nearly close to 600 Fahrenheit is super impressive for something that I would normally chuck away. 35 minutes in here, as you can see, is still going quite a bit in there. We've got red hot embers at the bottom there, and I'm hoping we can get to the 45-50 minute mark. At the 40-minute mark here, as you can see, we've still got a nice little bit of a flame there. We have dropped down to under 400 here now, but will we get to the hour mark? So 45 minutes in, just take a look at all of those pistachios. Look at them, all gone. Red hot as well, some of these are. Look at that in the middle there. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. So after collecting these pistachio shells for the last 2 or 3 months to do this test, we've worked out, right, 2.5 kilos of pistachio shells burned for 50 minutes, extremely hot and extremely clean. You've seen some of the flames it was giving off, were amazing. I'd love to know everyone's thoughts in the comments below. If you want to check out some of my other videos, they're on the screen now. Thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Pow!